Yo, what's up my amigos and amigas? The David case got way more darker. Now, the subject of this video is none other than P. Diddy Light. He has been a controversial subject for the past several days because he didn't just kill Celeste Rivas, but he also groomed her. More things have come out to the light about him after I made a video about him. His court case preliminary hearing was last Thursday and I missed out on it. So first things first, this is Celeste's autopsy and it shows that her cause of death were stab wounds to the chest and torso. Based on the depth and width of the wounds, it's been speculated that the weapon David might have used was a small pocket knife. Now, the positioning of the wounds also suggests that they were aimed at vital organs. You know, nobody stabs anyone for no reason at all. This incident wasn't accidental, and anyone running on 2 brain cells can realize that these stab wounds were meant as something personal against Celeste. Whether something happened between them that pissed off David or something else, who knows? But this shit is disturbing to say the least. Like, nothing justifies killing someone, especially fucking grooming them to their death. Also, it was noted on the autopsy that Celeste had her ring finger chopped off, and for those of you who know elite ball knowledge, David has a tattoo with the words SHH on his right index finger. Celeste, not only does she have the same tattoo on her right index finger, but she also had a tattoo of David's name on her ring finger as showed here. Yeah, I don't think this is a coincidence. There's also whereabouts about David luring Celeste to his house during Celeste's last moments. Dude, there's tons of evidence pointing towards David being the killer. It's so overwhelming. And just for him to plead not guilty, yeah, nah, buddy, you're mega cooked. Celeste's family released a statement about Celeste a few days ago too. Celeste was a beautiful, strong girl who loved to sing and dance. Every Friday night was movie night, and we spent wonderful times together. We love her very much, and she always told us that she loved us. We miss her deeply, and all we want is justice for Celeste. You know, there is something that has been bothering my mind ever since this whole situation came to light. Why did Celeste run away from her family? Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think any child would run away from a family that supposedly loves them. Either something must have happened between her and her parents, or she was just rebellious like that. Anyways, I'm not here to judge that. We got a bigger elephant in the room, and it's this monster. You know, something else that was exposed about him in court was the fact that when they checked his phone, they found 8 terabytes of CP. 8 fucking terabytes. For reference, the max capacity of storage an iPhone can have is 1 terabyte. The amount of CP he had in the storage is equivalent to the amount of storage in a PS5. That is fucking diabolically disgusting. Like, holy shit. That's despicable as fuck. Like, I have no words for this. No words for this whatsoever. I will never understand these people's sick minds. I think he truly deserves whatever punishment comes to his way. And the punishment in question is yet to be decided because on Thursday of last week, the preliminary hearing was supposed to happen. While it did happen, it wasn't the whole thing. Based on this video that I saw, the video in question is from a criminal defense attorney. So for context,
3 grand jury investigations, cell phone wiretaps, and child on his phone. David's preliminary hearing was supposed to be today. Welcome back to law school, I guess. So a preliminary hearing is where prosecutors lay their cards on the table. Police, investigators, all of it. You see the evidence they have in the case many times for the first time. That was supposed to happen today, but it did not. The prosecution hasn't finished turning over preliminary discovery in the case to the defense attorneys, and I'm not even sure they have all the discovery organized themselves. So the judge continued the hearing until May 1st. And even then, that date isn't confirmed. The judge said it depends on how much discovery actually gets turned over before then. Here's the news that broke today. Prosecutors alleged that they found a large amount of child pornography on David's phone. They didn't confirm whether any of it involved Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and they also said that there were wiretaps that they had on his phone as well, which means they got it, he again cooked. They also said there were 3 separate grand jury investigations, and yesterday the coroner confirmed that she was killed with a sharp object. The prosecution said they want trial within 60 days. That is you never see that. That is really, really fast. So you should expect a lot more detailed evidence. May 1st is the next court date to watch if discovery gets turned over.
The average time it takes for a request for trial is between 12 to 18 months. This means that this trial was requested faster than usual. You know that when they request a trial this fast, you're cooked. So yeah, I guess we have to wait for updates till May the 1st. So guys, I have updates. New things have been released today on May the 1st. So first off, the reason why David killed Celeste was because since he was cheating on Celeste, she found out and she threatened him to tell everyone about the relationship. And so he killed her to silence her and to prevent his career from getting ruined. Yeah, buddy, that didn't work out. The only thing he did was to delay that from happening. What was even the point of killing her when your career was going down the drain either ways? It was also revealed that Celeste at some point got pregnant with David's child. According to this report, it says text exchanges between the victim, that being Celeste, contain references to sex, pregnancy. Yo, why the fuck do they censor those two? Abortion and use of the Plan B emergency contraceptive. There are also explicit photographs documenting and corroborating their sexual relationship. In November 2024, defendant and the victim broke up, although they continued to communicate, and text messages suggest that they also continued to have sexual relations. And then it says that on April 23rd, 2025 is likely the date of her death because her phone activity became quiet after that. And it gets worse because apparently this is David's chopping list to get rid of Celeste. So we have a shovel, a body bag, heavy duty laundry bags, a chainsaw. No. 2 fucking chainsaws, blue inflatable pool, and the fucking burn cage. Ordering on Amazon the shit that you'll use to get rid of a human is fucking crazy. Also, after everything that came out from the internet, some of the people's reactions were stupid, such as blaming her family for her disappearing. They're saying that the family allowed her to date David and they knew he was older than her. But I don't think that's fair because even though it's really fucked up to let a minor date a guy who was about to turn into a legal adult at such a young age, I doubt that her parents consented her death. I think that theory is too far-fetched and outlandish. There were other schizophrenic theories about how Celeste was sacrificed to the devil in Hollywood. Like, what the actual fuck are people smoking, bro? Those theories are retarded as fuck. I think whoever came up with that theory needs to go to jail, because what a shitty-ass theory. Dog, if I were to be in Celeste's shoes and saw those brain-dead theories, I'd rather have people piss and spit on my grave than have those people come up with those retarded-ass theories, because what the actual fuck? Those theories are super disrespectful, and I would not only haunt David, but I would also haunt those people. Why don't we just focus on the fact that David is worse than scum? This is the only situation where you can't separate the music from the artist, because the music is literally directed towards a minor girl. 99% of his songs are all directed towards Celeste, from his anime video that had a gory scene of this one music video by David called Rehab, where it's an anime style visualizer where David tears off a girl's arm. There's multiple other music videos. Here with me has an actress who played the role of David's on-screen girlfriend. She is uncannily similar to Celeste. On Romantic Homicide, the title of the song speaks for itself. There's like a shit ton of blood on the music video. We got One More Dance, which also it has a fuck ton of blood in it. And you can see David in a bloody shirt with scenes showing a body being dragged and placed into the trunk of the car. You get what I'm saying, right? Most of his music has a lot of themes of killing, dying, murder, and shit. This music wasn't art, it was evidence. His music was a way to express his inner twisted dark mind. This motherfucker was determined to turn his music into reality. So no, dude, I don't think you can separate the artist from the art when the art itself is just an expression of this guy's sick mind. Even in the way he killed her is beyond messed up. The fact that he dismembered her body parts and even mutilated her fingers, it's disgusting. This murder was absolutely intentionally personal. This isn't like your average homicide where they stab the person in random places. No, this was coldly calculated to her vital organs so she could instantly die. I think the death penalty would be more merciful than life in prison for him. This man needs to rot there and get his butthole diameter forcefully increased so he can suffer for what he did. I used to like David's music, and as much as I hate to admit it, his music slaps hard. But after listening to the news and what he has done, I'd rather listen to someone do diarrhea and scrape forks on a dish than listen to a second of David's songs. But yeah, bro, justice for Celeste. But yeah, anyways, what do y'all think about this? Leave it down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and yeah, peace out.